Hello, cruise mates. It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship Servant. Or, I'm doing my old intro. Your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship Servant. Well, I did a mixture of the two. Wow, whatever. Your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship Servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service. Thank you all for coming on by tonight. I had a lot of IRL stuff that just kind of hampered a lot of what I was initially intending to do. But I'll get back to that in time. For now, we got some Dicey Dungeons, because I haven't done this since 3-4 weeks ago, haven't I now, right? Well, gotta keep going on with the other characters, right? So I'm pretty sure I have to do Robot Parallel Universe. I think I did Robot 4 before, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, where to begin with things? Busy up with trying to apply out to job situations, stuff like that. I was busy enough. My car was having problems with its AC, and that took up a lot of my time. I'm gonna have to go to the nearest center tomorrow just to see how things go, really, when it comes to, trying to fix it out and seeing what, what realistically I can. I say fits about it, but right, it's AC problems that I've had before with my car. She's an older model anyway, but it's still problems that I just want to get fixed, considering how we're already getting close enough to the summer. With it being, well, I say close enough to the summer. It only turned March, but March, April, May, 2 months away. It's just, Like, fact is, yeah, when it rains, it pours, like you said, Austin. Just a lot of things that just happened today that initially I was looking at hell diving with some friends, but, I just got killed on my mood, honestly, and I just want to chill and just do a solo stream for a bit. I say for a bit, like, I think it's just going to be a solo stream night, rather, pretty much. Is just what I want to actually stick to. But thank you for coming by, Austin. Hope you're doing well enough. I was thinking doing like a mixture of Dicey and Toho, Lost Branch of Legend in that case then, but I'll just see exactly how I'm feeling, all things considered. Just thank you all for understanding on that end. Not gonna be the highest on the energy side as well either. But it's Sunday, we're chilling. At the very least, on the good side of things, I've been able to brush up well enough on my own work side of things when it comes to, what's his face? So that's 4 damage in Jackpot. I mean, I guess I just gotta take Barricade. Didn't get it reusable. Oh well, 6 is better than 4. But at the very least, I've been catching up enough on my own side of work when it comes to being a content creator. So I've been able to, what's his face? At the very least, I've been able to do enough when it comes to... Wow, that's actually hilarious. Throw me one more dice, please. Thank you. I've been able to get my backlog long enough. I've been doing my one-a-day matches for when it comes to, like, separating out my Apex or my Helldivers content and whatever, for instance. So, it's been going well enough. 50-50, nice. Perfect. So it's been going well enough when it comes to that, and on setting up Apex throughout the weeks, for instance. I think I have it till next Saturday, the 9th, that my Apex will keep going. Whereas on the other end, double dice value, then subtract 1, roll a 6 for Half Moon. I don't like any of those. I'll fight the Super Wolf Puppy so I can get out of the way, and then I'll fight Sneezy last. But getting back to that, yeah, I've been able to get my Apex content out enough. My Helldivers content already is basically going to last throughout the entirety of... it's basically going to be, yeah, lasting throughout the entirety of March is what I'm trying to say. Dude, my mind is frazzled after today. I'll be honest. But, yeah, Helldivers will be good. So the only thing I really need to keep my log going on when it comes to really still is what's his face, is keeping my Distractors content still going, because that is always going to be the eternal thing that's always working for me. That's the one that gets me the most views no matter what. So I gotta keep my backlog going on that, because even though I'm doing my once a week streams just about, it still could be a lot more I was thinking about opening up the School of Magistractors a little bit more with doing a few more lessons like a glossary. Because one comment that popped up in one of my recent videos contains a powerful item. Interesting. The heck? Powerful edge? I just need a 6 for it? There's gotta be more of a catch to that now, without a doubt. That sucks. Oh, it's whatever. But, one of my comments was somebody watching my dribbling video, I'm pretty sure, I remember. And they talked about how a Mega Striker is just, you know, it just tells you this is a strike, this is a burst, these are your abilities, and that's it when it comes to. So it really came up to my mind of, you know, actually being able to tutorialize things a little bit better for the general community base and being able to say, yeah, this is what a burst is, this is what a strike war is, this is what ping-ponging is, and being able to explain that out for other people better. I feel like that would be really, really good. Or just, yeah, helping out the general community. New, old, everything. Why did I do that? And just being able to, yeah, quantify things better for everybody. And help the newer players on that exact side of the spectrum. Yeah, I'd like to play sometime too, if it comes to Austin. I was doing my... Okay. Oh, okay, so I have to keep... Yeah, exactly, keep going. Well, interesting then. I think I will keep doing that. That is annoying as crap. I'll just try to kill Sneezy this coming turn. He got doubles. I'm taking 1,000,000 damage, and I don't think I can afford to, considering I already did use my level up. I have 2 apples, but I might just burn my thing here, quite frankly. Well, I mean, not that I'm rolling a 4 anytime now. Yeah, like, I want to keep helping on that end, and even though I've been relatively uninspired for doing any School of Magistractor stuff, like I basically pronounced myself, you know, happy enough with my work, that could be really good. So honestly here, double dice value, then subtract 1. Like, because I need something, I might just state ungrade ice and just roll with that. I can't take 2 fights in a row without getting healing. I'll fight the bully first, even though I'm at 23 health. It's gotta be done. But I'll just hope that, you know, I can keep things going well enough. So let's auto-roll just to guarantee things are good here. If I Fury on missing store, I could get Sitz's bat. I got 2 Sitz's bat, which is actually wonderful, dude. So if I do this... That would be a 5 then. If I do that, that would just be a 1. So interesting. I'm just gonna get to keep watching this bully. Which is good. I want to get him in kill range while working on that edge if possible. Considering how he can very much so easily burst me. I've got Dryad and Cactus, right? For my fight? Didn't be too worried. 3. This gets me to a 3 actually. So I can guarantee I get a jackpot, which means 5 damage for now and keep the timer ticking down. Bowie's gonna get awfully close to killing me potentially, but I have my limit break to basically guarantee success here. It's okay, so what's the powerful item? 4 dice to activate. Are you kidding me? Okay. I was about to say, if this returns, this might be the best thing ever. I'm not gonna chance death. Oh, it's just 2 times damage. That's really interesting. So, roll 4 dice and deal potentially 12 damage. That's really good, honestly. Double the success odds of chance-based items. That become 50%. And what does the shop have? Do damage and what enemy dice that roll that number. I do love Parrying Dagger. It is pretty stupid. Block 1 of the net status effect. Interesting too. How much does that cost? 3 gold. I might take that. And what would I want to get rid of? I mean, ungrade dice exists. So I need to point to Overcloth. That way Ruby Weapon gets better. But that would me playing against my Parrying Dagger. This is just good, decent damage altogether. But I'd have to keep playing forward with whoever did Missing Store to even work, quite frankly. So it's really not worth it in that case then. I think I'll hold on to Spud Cannon, Parrying Dagger instead of Spud Cannon though, and try to make my weapon work. Alright. Let's see how things go then. 4, so I do 2 damage. Oh, okay, what if I double dice value and subtract 1? It makes me another dice. Interesting. Very, very interesting still. If I want to, I can watch any sitses that you get. Those are all 1s. That is annoying, but at least if I roll high, then my Parrying Dagger can still go off. So I need to just kill this Dryad without a doubt, though. That's a jackpot. Reuse next equipment. If I roll 2 1s, does that trigger Ruby Weapon? It does not. I really was looking for something out of there, dude. That hurts a lot. If I double this, that's a 6 and a 1. I can at least deal 6 still. I thought because it said roll 2 1s, I'd be able to get Ruby Weapon off. But you should still be dead soon enough. I can destroy you before your poison goes off, at least. That's, yeah. 6 damage, that's 4 damage. I need to check what counter does too. Must be used first. Okay, so Parrying Dagger is actually worse as it is alternate universe. So it's actually not as good as I'd like, but it's the difference between 2 damage and 6 damage, so I think that's pretty still fine, just as a damage source in general. It's not exactly what I expected. So I can do something like this, for instance. Overclock. Hits me down. If I double dice value... Oh, you're a 5 still. Run the luck on that. Guarantee I don't go over. Then I might as well just deal 6 damage to you, right? Because I can't get anything off the even, so I can get shield, which will just be health instead. Okay. I can still figure this out then. Because I would just regen pretty much all of that bat, which is pretty nice. 8 plus 6 would be 14, of course, so I can't do that. So what I should do instead... Even. Kick it down. And bat down to that, funny enough. Well, overclocked me again. I don't trust myself necessarily. So, okay, didn't get the 50-50 I wanted. So, just deal 10 damage, walk away with it. I'm not walking away with it. So instead, what is... Alright, health is just still health. If I got something to feed into odds instead of Parrying Dagger, I feel like that would really tick up in priority in that case then. Watching status effects is also just really good in general for other fights. So, either way, I'm just going to destroy you, sir. Goodbye, thank you, Ruby Weapon. I'm not getting the chance to let it pop off soon enough, but trying my best here. Okay, so 3 dice for Ruby Weapon, really good. CPU becomes -3 on that, and it's 3 damage. Parrying Dagger is anything. 75% chance to return the dice. That's really, really good. Safe bet becomes any dice. Ooh, these are all really good upgrades, honestly, here. Leather Armor could also be really, really good upgraded too, because if I upgrade that, potentially, it just blocks the next status effect in general. I do like Missing Store because it basically is always I'm gonna get that dice back. Overclock being better means I could just always do Ruby Weapon, so I don't need to get it to upgrade necessarily. Double dice value, then add 1. Interesting. So that can become 11. So that'd be a 6 and a 5, basically, if I get a 5 on it. It's just a free 6. Overclock being better, though, just seems really good in general. But I do like the Missing Store. I think I'll do Overclock. I didn't check actually what weather armor would do, but replace parrying dagger with that for the meantime, since I have more stable ways to keep my health going. I don't mind Snowman and Parallel Universe too much now, do I? I don't think so. Roll me up. If I double this, that's totally fine. I can block the next status effect. So yeah, reduce by, so armor is just dodge the next status effect no matter what, which is pretty nice in general. Toss you in. Run the 3. 10 damage is decent, and then if I got anything else, that would just be another 3 to 6 damage potential. So he only got 1 odd, which is interesting, but doing fine enough to start. So, okay. Literally just let my overclock damage just go for free, quite frankly. If I double this, that's free sitses. It's another free sits. 12 damage is stupid. Make it so I guaranteed get the next one here. 5 more damage is pretty stupid. I'm running away on this snowman fight. Even though he did get 3... what's his face is now? 3 odds. I came away like a bandit, all things considered. I'm not too fussed by the fact that, you know, I got hit by all of these status effects, basically. I actually told him. I was hoping I could get... I was going to play to a Jatbot, maybe, but it's okay. But no, I ran away on that fight pretty well. Change Jatbot abilities if I get it. I don't necessarily like just have to spend dice for it. Okay, so I think it is a fight me Kraken moment, because I want to get that chest, potentially. I should have taken the other, what's his face, the other apple before I went in, but this is fine. So, let's think about things here real quick. W, I get another sits. I can block a Kraken Curse, hopefully, or the Blind, either or will be really nice. I got my sits back, which is just going to feed into Overclock, and then fire damage is just good in general. So, pretty good Kraken damage. You got a 4, so I am not going to be cursed, which is pretty good for me. It is still Parallel Universe, though. Can't see remaining health. Oh, yeah, yeah, because it's Parallel Universe. Kraken is pathetic. I don't have to fear you. I don't fear you at all, you stupid Kraken. You don't matter to me. Why was I playing so scared? Why just Krakens ended so many of my other runs otherwise? Okay, we're fine. Return the difference of 2. Vice Grip. I don't want to do puzzling now, and quite frankly, with Robot, you don't always get a lot of dice. So we'll just keep this going. Well, I have a lot of CPU I can play with right now. I can keep ticking this down, so I'm down to 8 again. Block without a doubt. Go ahead, use Ruby Weapon. If I got a 6, that's the only one I didn't want, so it was a 1 in 5 chance, but it's okay. You only got one thing out. Take 1 point of damage. Okay, so I don't even care about you, Stereohead. You literally don't matter to me at all either. Guarantee I don't break Jatbot. Alright, that's decent. 3 damage. Block the status effect at least. That sucks. Still sucks. Well, he literally did the best that I could right there. But I'm leveling up after this fight anyway, so I'm pretty fine. Even if Stereohead got anything ridiculously stupid, you know? Alright. 6 damage. 3 damage. Yeah, leveling Overclock to just keep generating as much dice as I potentially can, even if it's only a 50-50 proc, is pretty nice. Reduce CPU by half, or add to the CPU itself. I think I would like to add, quite frankly. Because ungrade dice just helps me with just getting a high sits potentially here. Whereas safe bet, the fact that I have to spend a big 4 for it, for example, really does kind of hurt. So I'd rather just be able to manipulate the CPU directly. Considering I already have a few different ways of manipulating it. So I can do something like this. I need a 3 to guarantee this. So, oh, I could do that. I could also just take another 3 damage and then just see how the bones roll. That's not exactly what I want. If I double 1 and subtract 1, that just becomes a 1 again anyway. Okay, so I think overclock once again. At least leather armor for sure. I am not getting the guarantee that I want here. Alright. Just sits damage me and then see what I get. Yeah, I tried to play that the best that I could, but it's still a pretty good damage profile. Crystallina still rolled pretty well though. And locking my equipment by burning my dice could actually be a killer. Oh wait, I blocked it because of my leather armor! My leather armor! 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do that, I don't unlock Ruby Weapon yet. And I don't want that to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well, guarantee that. That is wonderful to see. Why don't I block the net status effect, regenerate a little bit of health. Hit. Ooh, and I still got it back, so I can still cash out. Ooh. Ooh, baby girl. This is working out pretty well, I've gotta say. Shock. Oh, the fact is, since they're just damage plus status effect, the leather armor in Parallel Universe is actually going so hard. Like, legitimately, it is the run winner for me, all things considered. I didn't get the sits. I didn't get the jackpot one that I wanted to regen some health, but you know what? It's totally fine. So, Rotten Apple, so that is, you know, Mimic, basically. Do 2 damage for each unused dice. Interesting, but I don't know how much I want that. Do 6 damage and reroll the dice. Do damage and a chance to weaken, which has additional hits, doing more. So that means I could go 4-leaf clover to make it 50-50s, but I need upgrades to really want to get things better. I think I'm still pretty happy with what I mostly have here. So for now, fight me, Cornelius. You are a DPS check. You are a DPS check the boss fight. I have no idea what is going on, but I'm glad you're winning. I mean, it's a roguelike to where I'm rolling dice. Now, granted, this is a different kind of a different kind of roguelike to where instead of like fighting with like just like first person or just like, you know, moving around or, you know, like Bind and Visit or like Dungeon or something like that or so, the character I'm playing, Robot, works on like a catch-21 system to where I don't want to bust. So anytime I click that calculate button, I roll 1 through 6 on a dice, and as long as I don't go over, I can still do all of my attacks to try to beat the enemies exactly so. So I'm trying to build my debts out as I'm going with it. But of course, you can check the entire Dicey Dungeons game playthrough on my YouTube channel. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's Cornelius. He wants to just, you know, kill me straight up with nightmares. So best thing to do is just out DPS him. So 5 damage, 12 damage, 6, keep that going. If I double you, you don't get to do anything. So I actually don't. I should have substituted leather armor out, actually. But it's alright. So you can see here, I can't go above 13 at all. So let's point out my stuff. I rolled a 6. I'm 6 out of 13. I rolled a 3. So I can roll 1, 2, 3, 4 just fine. And I get an additional basically limit rate attached if I roll 13 exactly. But if I roll 5 or 6, I bust, which means all my stuff deactivates and I don't get to use it at all. That would really, really, really suck. So I do not want that. So instead, my entire equipment deck is built around making sure I get to play as many dice / equipment as possible while not busting. So Overclock deals 3 damage on any dice that are even, and it's CPU -3, meaning it tits my calculate bar down. So I can roll a 2, which tits it up by 2, use Overclock, tits it down by 3, so it feeds in on itself, and it directly helps me. I've got ways to manipulate it, such as Concentrate, to where I can just put a dice in there, and it'll automatically add to that CPU, so if I want that guaranteed jackpot, I can exactly get it, which, you know, will get me exactly what I want out of, which will get exactly one of 3 random effects that are really good. I will do Heat Ray to burn Cornelius's dice, which is my plan. Then I'll just play out the rest of my hand. Is what I'm trying to do is play as many dice, that way I can unlock my ruby weapon. Exactly so. Oh, Burns actually not gonna do much against him now, is he? Because ruby weapon deals however much damage times 2. So the best chance is, as you saw right there, a 6 times 2. But I need to roll 4 dice to even be able to use it. So that is what I'm constantly trying to put myself in a good situation for. Making sure that I can keep clocking down my overclock before... That's right, so I can get as much damage. That's 9 damage potential right there. 12 damage potential here. 6 damage potential here. So that'd be a total of 12, 18, 21, 24, 27 damage I've got output per turn, basically. If I get the best case scenario. Not counting what I get out of my jackpots. That's like another 8 more damage. 8 damage. This is 5 damage. And, well, this boss fight here that it's a hallway fight, rather, is... Oh, actually, Burn actually still did go off on him. I didn't know that. That would just be otherwise. Yeah, this is a dice manipulation deck builder, quite literally so. Hence the name Dicey Dungeons. So, I'd have to put a 4 into the CPU counter if I wanted to go off. Well, I can get a 2 out of that. Guarantee. But I'm not really getting much. Oh well. It doesn't help for your own understanding, Austin, that I'm playing with the modifier Parallel Universe, which changes all of the regular status effects to have completely different effects than what they normally would in the base game. So, what you'd normally expect out of like a heal, out of a burn, out of a freeze, take on completely different meanings, which is a little awkward for your own viewing experience, I feel. But here. So, we'll fight this Rat King, who will roll 3 dice. You can see how many dice the enemies will roll at the top right of their name. And you can see, this is his equipment. He's going to inflict poison on me and roll new dice. Poison would usually tick down my health, but in this modifier, it would lock away my equipment, which takes on a completely different meaning once you actually see it in action. Okay, I think I cash out with Overclock here. What I'm potentially looking at doing is doing Concentrate. Well, okay, if I do CPU -3, I can... Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot, because I can't play that more than once. Okay, that's fine. Cash out on 12 damage. I still got it. That's stupid. In that case, then, reduce by 1. Usually, that effect that I got from my jackpot, you get 1 of 3 random ones, that effect would be reduce any incoming damage by 1. But, in this parallel universe, it does something completely different. It blocks status effects. So I can counter this Rat King by blocking any poisons that he gives me. Unfortunately, he literally rolled his best ever, which is 3 5s. It's alright. It's alright. That poison really ain't going to do much to me, Chief. I'll really be honest with you. Even though he got to inflict 6, it usually took down my health by 1 each turn. But instead, poison in this modifier makes it so I have to put dice into my equipment or take that damage at the end of turn. This is a bit annoying though, I will admit. Okay. Take you down. Now cash out on 10 damage. Yep, that's... Actually, I should have put my stuff into my poison right there. Oops. Points Platoon DLC for the first time? Oh, tell me how side order goes for you, Calvin. I didn't get a chance to play it myself, but that's just because, you know, money concerns. So that will be, I have to put a 6 into a piece of equipment if I want to use it. Well, I got a 6 right there, funny enough. I know Ruby Weapon won't do anything if I roll 2 1s, which is unfortunate. That really sucks. Alright, in that case then, I really got nothing more to do but just get myself some more poison protection and just wait until next turn. So I can guarantee a 6 basically by then, which will just kill you straight up, sir. But I'll do a different character, Austin, next run. That way you can understand this game a little bit better, hopefully. Alright. Because this run's only got 2 more 4s anyway. Creating Ruby Weapon would be funny. CPU counter becomes reusable. 75% chance. This just blots in its status effect. Ungrade dice doubles the value, then adds 1 instead. Use mechanical oil twice. No need. Don't need. Sit standards and jackpot. Really don't care. Chance-based items work 100% of the time. If I did that, then that means... If I did that, that means I can weaken guaranteed with Venus Gospel. So then I could just, instead of having ungrade dice, I can have Venus Gospel and Missing Store, plus 4-leaf Clover to guarantee everything. Just grinding the ladder anyways? Okay, there you go. I can always guarantee that I'm getting something out of that. So I have really 2 good things here. I can Venus Gospel first into a million overclots and really just hurt the enemy so badly. Yeah, I really like that. I really like this build. And then I have Ruby Weapon as my critical finisher. So, we had the Mimic here. The Rotten Apple. Can't do too much more about that. This is pretty funny with how things spanned out. So here. 4-leaf Clover. That gets in. I weaken you, so you take 2 damage. So this would be 5 damage. 5 damage. I'm going to get the dice 100% returned. I can concentrate to guarantee I get the jackpot. Oh, I already rolled another one. Okay, well, you're seeing how well this deck can work, quite frankly. And thank goodness, you know, I did my due diligence of spotting the fake apple on the map first and foremost. Oh, I should have done it. I should have tipped it down. I took the 1 in 6 chance, because the Rotten Apple would only be an issue if you're already at low health, because it needs to get you down to 1 health exactly, because it only can have you or deal A damage. So I go down to 10, then 5, then like 2 basically, and then he needs to get me down to 1 health, which really doesn't matter. But basically, I can always guarantee about like 12-15 damage per turn with how my build's going, which is pretty good, all things considered. Pretty good. Swing Shot is pretty funny and stupid. I think I would take Concentrate more still. Because, like, the ones... Okay, like, well, the ones are a little bit more useless at times. But I'm already playing to... Well... It could make Overclock better. I might buy that, because Concentrate does guarantee me jackpots, but it's not like I'm really getting much out of it. It's just a nice jackpot addition. So, keep moving my damage profile up. No. Great. Well, I have to put the wooden stake in instead, so I guess I know which one that's taken. Sorry, Slingshot. Alrighty then. Come here, Drake. Gotta deal with you. Oh. Interesting. Revive the full health when defeated once. This vampire is different. And it just deals 30 damage to you straight up if I do wooden state. So I can just slot whatever in. Okay, okay. That's a jackpot. Well then. Hit guaranteed. I should have done the weekend first. 2 1s won't hold me too much, so I just rotate the shield. And then just take you in, because, yeah, I can't do much there. Okay. I could have done something different. I autopiloted on the Drake win condition, but I'd rather not be caught with my pants down. So this is still fine, so I can do 4-leaf Clover. Venus Gospel first. Now all my hits are just gonna do so much more. I can keep ticking you down. Guarantee I get at least a high number out of Ruby Weapon. So yeah, okay, well, I think I just DPS check you anyway. Even in this, you know, even in this alternate universe. poison and blind. The poison's really gonna hurt me more than the blind. 'Cause yeah, I'd like to be able to use my 4-leaf clover still, Chief. Alright, so I would like Venus Gospel to work. You're weakened. Take more damage. 12 damage. Put you in case I don't get the 1 in 6. I did not. And that's still decent enough, quite frankly. Because like, he's only doing 4 damage at most. So it's really not hurting me too much, quite frankly. Guarantee it works. More damage. Return my dice. I'd just rather not take any damage from the poison still. And I think okay, you keep sucking my health away. You are annoying, Drake. In fact, I'm never gonna get to see that health, which is so annoying too. Well, maybe if you keep walking away the wooden stake, I might not care as much, which is great for us. It sucks that I keep rolling evens though. I'd like to roll something other than even. I'd like to roll odds. I could really use odds. I could really use you not rolling 4s constantly. Because this is ticking away at my health. Granted, I can't see what my health is, but you get what I mean. Alright, do away with you. Deal with the damage. Return. Put the 4 in. Guarantee me, please. I keep rolling odds, dude. What is this? Whatever. Get firebombed, idiot, nerd. Okay, we are good, ladies and gentlemen. We are good. So that's Robot 5 done. What? We can branch to Inventor, I'm feeling. It's either that, or I do the biggest brain, which is the Witch, and I don't like the Witch. Maybe it's because I'm a mage, and witches I don't like. Because people confound our classes. I'll just do Inventor for now, so... Okay, Double Rubble. Start with double equipment and upgraded hammers. Make twice as many gadgets. Interesting, interesting. So, Inventor... Her gimmick, once again, is that she has a lot of really good equipment to start, basically. But anytime you finish combat, she needs to create new equipment that will replace your old ones, which means you're going to be constantly losing your equipment. You're going to be a rotating band of equipment, and you need to just really plan ahead on that end. So it's really good things that you can just do, such as burning enemy dice or whatever stuff like that. But this will constantly be a problem if you don't do good inventory management. I will say, because I did roll badly, if I flee and retry this combat, that actually might be the best case, considering I rolled 2 1s. You see, this is looking a lot better now, Chief. Fraud dies. Oh, Home Terra. It's been a little bit, considering you first followed me back, you know, in my first year of streaming ever. Hope you're doing well, Chief. Okay, so you can see here, I gotta destroy one of my 6 pieces of equipment for parts, because I am inspired as the inventor. So those extra pieces of equipment that I have will keep going away. So I'll get rid of a P-gun, because I don't need you. But, once again, this modifier means I gotta do it twice. So I always want to be looking for small equipment and making sure that I'm still, you know, working, I'm still able to make do with everything I got. Okay, wow. That is big items. Of course I'm going to collect everything here, and I need to see what I can make do. So the biggest thing is that I can always check what the gadget is going to make out of them. What kind of gadget I'm making out of them once I destroy them. So that would make a plasma gun for 5 damage. So I can inventory management a little bit better with each run here. But alright, I'm in college, but things have been good. Well, that's really good to hear, Chief. That's really good to hear. You know, life's busy, but we're all getting through it in one way or another now, right? Because, well, if it's been a while for you, you can clearly tell I've grown a lot more in, oh, new model, new layout, new panels, new everything. But we're just figuring it all out, right? Just getting through life our own ways. Okay. So, big thing here. Shot 3 equipment could be really good for the future, I feel. So, I think P-Gun be good to get rid of, and I'll just get rid of another crossbow. I'd like to hold on to... I'd like to potentially hold on to my hammer and the battle lance for the future, because those could be really good options. If I put a crossbow and a sword in, quite frankly, I could actually easily make do with just out DPS checking some enemies here. So I think I will do that. Fight me the marshmallow. Or actually, that's a misfight, so I'm gonna have to put stuff in my reserve in. Just because the marshmallow would be the hardest fight otherwise, I feel. But for now, just, you know, hit him with everything I got. I'm just actually going to check you so hard. So the main thing, too, is we are back in the regular universe, so all regular universe rules apply after my last run in parallel universe. So, burns will burn, shots will shot, everything like that. Yeah, let me just DPS check these guys. Put a sword in, and put these whispers in. Now I need to fight you, Mr. Wizard, so I can get more equipment, and get access to those apples in case things go badly. But having guaranteed 10 damage per turn is kind of really stupid and also funny. Like, you are dead next turn, Chief. You literally cannot beat me. If only I froze or weakened one of those. Or I get focus, which means all of my dice become 6s in the future. Which is pretty nice. But main thing is I leveled up, so I get my health back. So I'm thinking I don't need the whispers as much, so that'll be okay. Duplicate all dice with clone device, or deal 3 fire damage. I mean, I think I'll take the cloning device. That seems ridiculously stupid. So yeah, you can see I'm just going to constantly be working through my entire inventory here and just seeing what I can put away with. I don't mind tossing a hammer then, because I already have one in my inventory at all times, just about. So, 6 damage per turn, basically, right there. If I want, the Dryad's just going to deal damage to me anyway. Do my focus, so I can just go ahead and start ticking you down. You're dead next turn, because I'm just expecting, yeah, I'm expecting you to just hit me with any of your damage abilities otherwise. So that's already half my focus back. I'm going to be back to full health thanks to the apples on the ground. And the Theremin almost kills you. Pretty good, all things considered. So, yeah, exactly so. Get rid of a hammer, don't care as much. Get rid of a spike. Or I should have gotten rid of the sword, because it's a big piece of equipment. So I can upgrade something, or get scrap metal, which is a guaranteed to show up at all times. Let me check that real quick. Borrow equipment if I lockpick that stuff. Interesting. What if I upgrade that stuff then? Let's put a dice into more. Combine dice, double dice. I need actual DPS, which is really annoying, funny enough. Might just save my money, all things considered. Or actually, I'll buy a Venus Flytrap, because I need damage. Then I can have lockpick and a hammer, maybe? No, a spike. Then do I want to upgrade anything? Not necessarily, because I'm just going to be tossing it away, really. Just save the money, actually. Save the money. Because there's going to be more shops anyway, guaranteed, along with more equipment always, because of inventor runs. The shot 3, which will shot both your stuff, 3 damage, and, well, I'm just going to tickle you, basically, pirate. Cute, but I really don't care. You're gonna be shocked anyway. Don't care about using my moments right now. Instead, just keep hitting you. I actually could have split that 1 into 2 ones and ticked it down a little bit more. But honestly, I think the pirate's gonna die before he really does any damage to me. Yeah, actually having 2 pieces of equipment at all times is really stupid considering how good some of them can be. So get rid of my sword. Get rid of the lockpick, actually. Fighting the haunted jar or the handyman next. Put the hammer in. Let's see what else I get. Midnight Charm? Oh, dice become sits? Ooh, stupid we did. Fury? Or Dagger? Give me Fury, potentially, here. So, Boomerang? Hold... Yeah, hold 1 Midnight Charm, and we'll lead with this for now. So I know I'm gonna get to steal a piece of equipment. Oh wait, because my inventory is full, I don't think I can. Wait, I can still. Oh, I can just double poison. That's kind of useless, I feel. Oops. Well, I'm just going to spike you up in that case then, Chief. I'll probably save a Midnight Charm for my boss fight, so I can get sitses guaranteed past my focus limit rate at all times. Or just for any other harder fights. Okay. I might also just roll my focus now to guarantee that I kill you, sir. Because there's no reason for me not to. So pretty good combat, all things considered. I think I will still use Lockpick away. And these fire traps has been decent to me, but it is a big piece of equipment, so I'd rather just get rid of that still. Roll an extra dice. Do 4 damage, add 2 after each use. Interesting. Upgrade something. You know, just take the pea shooter so I can guarantee more small arms. So I still have the midnight dice there. I still have cloning device. I'd like to have both of those to potentially go off, so we'll lead with Electromagnet against the Handyman. So I have my heal for any time that I want. Be able to steal a small piece of equipment from him. Or, yeah, I could just wait for a big slot and then take another hammer. Just for the infinite damage profile, but it doesn't matter too much, quite frankly, I feel. Oh, good, though. Even if he does do a lot of damage to me, I'm going to be healing up after this combat thanks to leveling up anyway. So, shot one of his pieces of equipment. I rolled pretty badly, all things considered. Oh, wait, I can still just steal the hammer straight up. Never mind, this is fantastic, Chi. This is fantastic. I shot the pea shooter again, which is the useless one. Actually, not as useless, because it still did lock him out of taking it down. Regen me. Sits. That's great to see. Steal me the hammer? It's still a pea shooter. You're still dead. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So I'm thinking, get rid of an Electromagnet, or get rid of a pea shooter, so I already got it now, and then Electromagnet. Good. I might as well take the scrap metal, because then I can protect my bigger assets. Rolling an extra dice is nice, but it's not always the most necessary thing. I still have 2 Midnight Charms, so I think what I want to lead with is get rid of a Midnight Charm and then a Spike for my next combat. The hammer's also been proven pretty nice, but it's not like it's necessary. It's a Rotten Apple, Sorcerer's Snowman, so Rotten Apple lasts as always. You fight it, that way it can't chunk your health down. I can roll something extra. Sits. If I Fury this, I can guarantee that I'm basically destroying you almost in one turn. Because they're just gonna deal damage to me anyway, because you're a wit, you're a sorceress, which means you're just gonna chip me down. I might as well just use the focus on with my boomerang to get a full limit rate back. So pretty good. 3 damage. And then let me hit you with the Electromagnet. Good fight, good fight. Alright. Be done. What? No, actually, I should have done Midnight Charm. Oops. Oh well. Ooh. Wow, I might as well put counterfeit in, or I did get counterfeit in here. So I have boomerang and my hammer really to only do stuff with. I already have counterfeit in there, so I don't need anything else. So I'll just keep scrap metal in case I need it. And then we'll just deal with the snowman. He's gonna freeze me, so I might save my focus for that. Might. Either that or I just hit you hard. That's right, I can't really do much about that now, can I? In that case then, for now, let me just whack you like so. And we will run away with that. 2 odds. Freezing 2, not the worst. Yeah, this run's been going pretty swimmingly, all things considered. Considering, yeah, I can just counterfeit a dice anyway, and then we're just kind of bid-chilling. Because you are dead next turn, my good sir. And only 1-5. See, like, Snowman's definitely a very scary opponent, considering he can deal upwards of 20 damage to you all in, you know, one go. But, if, you know, that's not always guaranteed, and I rolled pretty well. So, okay. Focus, without a doubt, and then barricades. They can't lose any damage profile at the moment, I feel. Freezing dice really ain't the best, quite frankly, I'll be honest with you. I really wish it was something else. They only have like 2 damage profiles here. But I gotta lead with what I can for now. So shield up. I'd rather freeze you now. Now I can dupe, scrap, do this. I'm at 15 health. Yeah, I should be able to DPS you down before you even get to Rotten Core. You have to Rotten Core me to destroy me anyway, basically. So if I just keep freezing you, then we are 1000% a-okay. Focus, dupe, strap, sits, 12. Yep, you're dead next turn anyway. Because what did you do? Even if you rolled perfectly, it's 13 that you're at the shot. So I am chilling. I am a-okay, Chief. You would have had to waste all your dice on that. Hey, sucker. Goodbye. Good fight, good fight, good fight. I level up. I'd like a freeze out of the way. I'd like a counterfeit out of the way. Then I could copy a boomerang, unironically then. That means I could potentially get lots and lots of Fury Pots. Okay. Shop with the Banshee first, I feel. So for now, I'm thinking, keep the Snowflake, keep Counterfeit. I might have enough damage to just really destroy you. It's either that or I fight the Rhino Beetle for the health too. But I can get both equipment and equipment upgrade and health from the shop and behind the shop. Let's lead with this. So I mean, I'm really not gonna have to do much here, quite frankly. To kind of get everything I would have wanted. I need a high damage profile weapon. So if I took that flamethrower, for instance, that would be really, really good for me here, quite frankly. Because I can make so much dice, but I can't spend them at all, which is hurting me a lot. Because I can have something really stupid like this, you know? But it's only 1 shield that I'm getting out of it. Alright, you're dead next turn, but I'm taking a lot of damage from my own boomerangs, which is very, very counterproductive. Rhino Beetle is very, very scary of an enemy anyway, though, so I might just lead with attacking him. Fine, next up. Okay. Didn't work. Trying to see if I can get the curse out of the way. Good. Alright, you're dead. I'm taking only 3 damage, so that's pretty decent. I am not doing the best for my health profile. Okay. I think freezing your dice against Rhino Beetle is still really good. Have to buy some health points. Thank you. Yeah, I'll buy another boomerang. And then upgrade one of mine. That way it's only 3 damage to myself, because I need to find a way to guarantee that I'm staying alive enough. So 2 boomerangs and the Midnight Charm, really. Gotta fight the Rhino Beetle, but at 29 health, I'm not feeling it, considering how much damage I'm dealing to myself. That's the only thing that I'm still very much so fearing. It's gotta be done like this, quite frankly. I just need to kill him in one turn's time before he can really watch me. So that's 6 damage. I'll be down to 12. I'll be down to potentially 6 at the rate of damage that I'm doing to myself here. One shield at the very least. That's only 13 I'll be sticking at. Pretty decent. I can still make away with this. It's just still very scary. Okay, get rid of a regular boomerang. Get rid of a midnight charm. Thank you. Get some health. I'm at 21. This equipment has one more use this turn. I would really, really like that. Yeah, because the hammer is really the thing that's been carrying me through here so much. These fights. Witcherman and Cowboy. Cowboy could be really bad for me as a matchup. Just he can just burst me down so fast. So without a doubt, okay, so this equipment has more next turn. I can just do this. Fury to deal 6, 12. Strap that. That's going to be 2 damage to myself, but 12 damage to the Witcherman. You are dead next turn. You rolled really well, so I'm so glad I double-shot you. So even on your Venus Flytrap, that's only 6 that I'm taking, realistically. Shoot, it's not 2. Alright, Fury me then. 6, 12. Gain a shield, so I'll be at 11 health. Going into the Cowboy fight, so I have to take basically 1 turn kill him. If I potentially can. I think Barricade is just a must, it feels like almost, or even just the Jackhammer. I might get rid of my hammer in that case then. Because I am looking at that, and it is so important to be able to shock him. Fury? Barricade. Gotta lead with that. I was debating back and forth. Plasma guns could be really good, so let's debate about this here. This will decide what my setup is for my boss fight too, is the biggest thing. The ray guns would just be straight up damage. The hood shot just guarantees I can steal equipment, but do I really want that? I don't know. I think having a double dice in here would be decent. I didn't want to duplicate dice. And that would just be really my plasma gun otherwise. I might just keep the plasma guns in. And have the hood shot keep going. But then, I think the stealing equipment could be really good for the future. But I'll have to see if I can even survive the Cowboy fight. I might have thrown by not getting rid of my hammer, but I really felt like that was way too important to pass up otherwise. I tried to let that go for free. Double dice value, so I can guaranteed get hood shot to go. Then I shot both your equipment pieces, Mr. Cowboy. Keep that going. It's damage. I just need to DPS check you. Because with everything shot, even if you got 2 sitses, you can only put 1 sits in. So now you just died this coming turn, which I guarantee, thanks to my hammer. Fury. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. We made it out of the woods, dude. This boomerang run has been really, really scary. Get rid of the ray gun, please. Thank you. Yes. Get me duplicates of all my dice. That is perfect. I can't buy anything else in the shop, unfortunately, but I am at full health. I beat everybody, and I can get to the boss in time. Audrey. She can weaken me bits and pieces throughout. I'm not going to be stealing any equipment, unfortunately. But I'm just going to see what I can lead with. I've got a weird wicked damage profile, so we'll just have to see how things go. So first and foremost, I can duplicate everything. So I think what I want to lead with here is combine with Spanner. Plasma Gun, without a doubt, of course. Duplicate all the dice. And let's make something work off of this. If I do Hood Shot, I can hammer that. It gets to be reused. Then what we do here is Hood Shot again, followed by Focus on everything. Shock over equipment just about. Lay into her with the ray gun, and then 12 damage with the boomerang. Because I have the health to spare, so I can use it. So this is pretty good for my profile. Yeah, she earthquakes, she weakens my stuff, but I'm still going to make away like the bandit. So if it hits the hood shots, I really don't care. I can just do something like this. Plasma gun otherwise. Hood shot still. That means I still get to hammer you. Hammer you again. If I combine some dice here, I can still use my ray gun 1, 2, 3 times. And then I can actually just destroy you with a nerfed boomerang, funny enough. I was really shaky on floor 5 right there, but I still got away with it all. Let us go, ladies and gentlemen. I will be very happy with that outcome right there. Very happy. That's Inventor 2. So what would number 3? Don't create gadgets after you fight. All equipment is reusable. All equipment breaks after 4 uses. Broken equipment immediately becomes a gadget. Interesting. That is a really interesting modifier for Inventor. You could really brick just on a fight in general if you, only run out of stuff to use. So I feel like that would really play too much into. So I can use my gadget. It'll just go down on hits, though, is the problem, of course. I can do something like this. Yeah, and everything will just hit down, fight by fight. Interesting, because I can hold on to my equipment, of course. I'm not making any more. The fact that it will just break over time, denoted by the dice symbol, means I really gotta parse out exactly what I'm doing here. So countdown items might be really good for me. I'm thinking about it. Let's keep all my big stuff, though. I feel like I want to hold on to that hammer as much as I can, though. Potentially. That is 2 sixes. So I can keep reusing you throughout the same rounds. Interesting. Yeah, ultimate's immediately reusable. I forgot about that. Oh, I literally just read the modifier, so that's on me for forgetting about it. But yeah. So I can just kind of dump. But then it really means if I'm rolling low, I don't want to be using equipment then. Another short sword. So this short swords might be the best thing, honestly, if I roll low. So honestly, put 2 of those. Oh, it becomes my immediate equipment if any of my stuff breaks. So we'll hold on to this for now. Fight me the marshmallow so I get access to my health. So, all dice become 6. If it breaks immediately, yeah, it then just overrides my current gadget. So don't be afraid to use your gadget, Cruzy, because you just play to it breaking, basically. You just play to your gadget breaking. Yep. Okay. Staff, very much so, is very high valued then in that case then. So put those short swords in, I'm feeling. I want to save duplicate for another time. Let's put a dice in 3. Interesting, but I literally do not need it. Pirate me. I want to save those apples for after the wizard, potentially. Did you see the wizard? Set that staff up. Or... yeah, let the staff go. My current equipment's about to break anyway. 1 year OS mats, Temple will drive you insane one day. Stop being a goalie then, my friend. I feel like that's on you for continuing to play as a goalie. Smile? Hey, you know, just, you know that whole entire game point that you've just been running as a goalie this entire time? How about you don't? Yep, broken gadget does nothing, but then I can immediately have something then. with as soon as I replace it. Interesting. Good to know. Increase our equipment durability by 1. That is really interesting, but I need assists for it. Could be good for wander fights, though, so I will hold on to that for the future. You can't forward? Sounds like it's still issue to me, Chief. So it becomes even instead of needing more. I think I'd like another staff, though. Another staff or a crossbow, potentially. Oh, that's 4 more on a dice pip for 3 more damage. I think I would just take the staff instead of upgrading since my equipment's transient anyway. Roll lead. Yeah, sounds like a skill issue, Austin, and considering how you watched my content now, sounds like a skill issue, Chief. Alrighty. Go ahead, blowtorch, just get the hit in. I'll just put a dice into 3. Do I necessarily want that? Not necessarily. I might burn through my hammer here. But we'll have to see how it goes. 2 pieces of equipment shot. Could maybe care less about that. You are a plasma gun, though. And that can actually destroy you. Like so. Okay. It is a skill issue. Get good! Have you tried watching the School of Omega Strikers? I heard the creator's pretty cute and hot girl. +1 dice this fight. Hall of Mirrors is really interesting. I don't know how good that's going to be. For now, I think the good idea is to hold on to the hacksaw, hammer, sword, whatever, stuff like that, and see how it goes. Fight me the Dryad, actually, because I get access to the shop and a piece of equipment guaranteed. Plasma gun. Use my focus. Yeah, hat's already. Just see what I get out of this. So I can put all of the staff damage out and chill. When's the goalie video? When I feel like it. Do you think I'm gonna pander just to you exclusively? No. Okay, you're a viewer. That is a very mean thing to say. I was just being retarded, but just being mean to you, okay? I hope you understand that, Chief. I hope you understand. I was just being mean for the sake of being mean. I could make one, but I feel like with my own skill set, I'm more geared towards just being able to be that midfield / forward knowledge all things together. I don't like any of these, I'll be honest with you here, but I might just take Keyblade just because it's already here. You can also save for the rest of the shop. You're my only viewer. I mean, honestly, I don't have my Twitch viewers enabled on Twitch for good reason, so I don't, I don't get complacent with myself, but also, so I don't ever pressure myself. So if you are my only viewer, well, congratulations. You're the only active chatter, at least, I can tell you that. That's really mean just to say to myself now. Come on, Cruzy. Okay. Keyblade this. Wait, it just returns the dice straight up. So, get me the plasma gun ticking. I don't want to burn my hammer just yet while I have the plasma actually already almost there. The 2 freezes. Unfortunate, but I can just hit you like so. Whack, your fire damage, you get hit. Save my hammer for when my next piece of equipment's really going to break is what I'm thinking. And that's another staff. Ooh, voila. Alrighty then. In that case, honestly, hold on to both my staffs. Let me just stick to this and let me attack a vacuum cleaner. Hit. I can do something like this. Get another blowtorch going and just start taking down that other staff. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let us go. I don't care if I'm blind. I have countdown items. So you're just gonna die anyways, Chief. See ya. Good stuff. Wouldn't want to be, Alrighty, so I can guarantee I use my staff or my hammer next combat to just keep things going. Whip to burn something. Interesting. Need to keep the gadget preview on too, though. I think I will buy you for now. These big pieces of equipment are paying off pretty well. Yeah, I can just have the whip going. I'll fight the Wicker Man while I have the fire damage equipment, though, since you are weak to fire. And while I still have both my staff and my whip. So hit. 2 4s, gets the staff right on in. I can inflict the burn with the whip and keep counting you down because I want to get rid of one of the two, my staff or my hammer, by this combat, quite frankly. So yeah, get rid of the staff. That way I have my blowtorch at full capacity and I have more inventory space to work with. Then I heal. I get another staff back. That is delightful. And honestly, yeah, just 3 big pieces of equipment is a pretty good loadout to be rocking to, all things considered right now. So I can blowtorch you. I can hit you with something a la this. 1, 2. I can keep reusing the whip, but with how much durability my blowtorch still has, I'd rather not at the moment. Now, granted, I keep just bypassing my hammer without doing anything to it, quite frankly. So that could be something I play towards instead. Legitimately, though, I think this is the right way to do. Keep both my pieces of equipment on 2 durability right there. And we'll see how I want to proceed. A short sword with more durability. In that case, then, do I put the grindstone in now and try to work off of this? I'm thinking maybe keep Hall of Mirrors in so I could keep my die profile in and level and like keep it as high as possible. It's only once per fight, so I don't need that to keep going. So honestly, it might just be Keyblade just for the damage. No, short swords, so I can keep making use of all of my small stuff. Don't overthink it, Cruz. Just use a grindstone or you're never going to use it. So I can shock 3. So that will disable you entirely, good sir. Get the staff damage going. And just keep that countdown going. Yeah, you rolled pretty well, Chief. You rolled doubles as well. But unless you want to spend all of that on just howling at me only, yeah, it kind of sucks for you. Jackhammer. Now I can increase everything. Ooh, that's including the gadget as well. Ooh, baby girl. That is pretty nice, I gotta say. Alright then. Keep the sticking. Let my short sword keep going. Shocking the equipment is pretty stupid and funny, but it's not going to be, you know, the best. Considering, yeah, if he just curses me straight up. So I can do this. That got the short sword out, which is decent, because then I can keep all of my current damage profile going. You get burned again. You're shocked again. There, even if, like, do you want to just spend your dice only to curse me again, Chief? Yeah, that's gonna be on you, Mr. Direwolf. Haha! Suckers. Ooh, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Yeah, this staff is just getting infinite uses just about, my good sir. I should have done that on the whip, quite frankly. That's alright. Okay, I do think I potentially just turned the staff into the blowtorch at this rate, though. We'll see how I'm feeling. Because this has just been a slug of a fight. A slug of a fight. I can burn the whip, though, considering how high durability it has. Shock more or upgrade something else? I could copy the grindstone, but it's already at 1 use, so that's actually useless. So honestly, upgrading the whip could be really nice. It's either that, or... I don't necessarily want that stuff, so it might just be better just for the hammer. No. Copy the... No, the whip's already at 4 uses only. I mean... Yeah, just copy the whip. Oh, I really would have loved to have copied that instead. Oh well, it's totally fine. Oh, I've got a pretty linear path on what I have to go towards here. I think I will lead with this loadout still. Because the whip can do work. So, shot everything here. Turn everything to sitses, please. Well, that's barricade. And then, unironically, burn what I can. Because that is my grindstone gone. Because even though everything's going to be shot away, he's going to have to spend some dice if he wants to do anything. It is a silence, so I'm not going to get my, 3. But that really doesn't matter to me. But now what matters is making use of this short sword, quite frankly, here. Burn him, though? Keep my durability low on both of those. I don't mind, unironically, getting rid of both of my pieces of equipment right there. You're gonna dodge one attack, so that's short sword material right there. Exactly so. Only 3 damage in 1 dice, so in that case then, get rid of the whip. Good fight, no damage. Pretty happy about that, all things considered. Inferno, do damage and burn a dice. That is really interesting. It also made the 2-handed sword on 12 lock of dice. Interesting. I think I will lead with that and save it. Well, do I save it? I don't necessarily think. I mean, I have a lot of damage profile here, though. I think I will save it. Keep the other whip in, actually, and we lead with this. Because my staff's gonna break at any time. But otherwise, I can keep this short sword damage going, potentially. Feed the small numbers in the staff all I can, because I want to make use out of blowtorch as much as possible. But we'll just keep leading as this. Silence, oh, it does get rid of my blowtorch, so I do kind of mind it. I'm not going to spend 2 dice for it. So I can burn you. Eight damage, and keep that going like so. The freeze does hurt, and this is going to be a lot of damage I am residually taking. But I really can't say too much about it. I think what I will do, though, is break the silence, blowtorch. I think I will focus now just to deal 20, if I could deal 20 to you, that would kill you straight up. But that's 12 damage, so I can set you up for next turn. I think I will go ahead and burn my staff, is really what I'm thinking. Because I'm really dipping below half health dealing with you alongside this curse. Staff go off? It went off, so I am very happy about that. That's out of my inventory now. Get with health that I can. Gotta fight the skeleton. So now, 2-handed sword might be really good for me here. That or counterfeit, potentially. I think counterfeit, actually, because locking up his dice before he can actually do much to me is really big. Then I save the whip and the inferno for the snowman. Yeah. That's good, Because if I get limit breaks with focus, that's what I play towards. To do that, dupe me. So I can just get rid of that and get my plasma gun going. Now I do think I kind of sit on this because I don't want to burn otherwise. That is a lot of damage. Holy crap. 12 on me already? Okay, well, this is, yeah. Well, I was going to just limit break anyway at this point then. Deal with you. 2 2-handed sword uses. I really hate doing that, but I'd rather lock you up. You cursed me. You foul heathen. Plasma gun. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good combat, all things considered, even if it did deal 12 to me. Another plasma blaster could be a really good replacement. Weakening the boss could also be really good. I might as well buy everything while I'm here. Okay, snowman fight, without a doubt. Put the whip in. Keep the inferno in. Locking dice could be really good. That's only 2 uses that I'm getting out of it. It's only 2 uses I'm getting out of it, dude. Ah, that's 24 damage. Yeah, I'll lead with this, Now I'll have Hall of Mirrors for next combat, potentially. That is a gear slot, though, that I'm just not willing to burn. Right. Pretty good damage, all things considered right there. Save the Inferno still, I feel. Just to, one turn kill you. Because I don't want to use anything else. Yeah, freeze me. Don't care too much here. Okay, maybe I actually do care here. But I could Plasma Blaster still. Nah, just wait it out. He can't roll all evens. Yeah. He can't roll all odds. That's 2 dice I'm getting out of it. And then I still get the focus anyway, guaranteed. Duplicate. Run with his lunch money. Inflict a burn? That is so weak. That is so weak sauce, but it's okay. Okay, so... check our boss first. If it's like Drake again, and I have to waste an equipment slot dealing with him, it's Beatrice. I would scream. Okay, so... that would be 24 damage in total, potentially here. This is 6, 12, 18 at most. I need damage here, is the biggest thing. And I only have 3 ways. I have 4 ways to deal damage. I feel like I can't put anything else in, because I just need to actually... like, because everything else is just, you know, small arms effects. I need to actually kill Beatrice, is the biggest thing. So it's gonna take a little bit of puzzling out, especially considering how high her health should be. 70 health. Okay. So without a doubt, don't mind using Ember at all. Save my focus for when I can use two-handed sword, but until then... we can do Keyblade, Tool Whip, let the Plasma Blaster rain, and don't use those ones at all, quite frankly. Do not use those ones. Keyblade is going to be really good for getting the flight out, or even the Plasma Blaster, even my equipment use. But I need to have my high damage turns to go off. That's really what matters. So, like so. Keyblade gets surveyed out. I then can two-handed sword twice. Lot your dice. That gets me a new piece of equipment, which is Plasma Gun. That's great. Now my damage profile is pretty good. And unless she wants to take more damage, she has to waste the burn. Dropping her dice really just stops her from doing anything else, quite frankly. And now I am in a very decent state to just Keyblade and, you know, destroy her life. Hit. 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 Plasma Gun. Actually fantastic. I had just enough just on merits of my equipment alone. That was very, very scary, but I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, all things considered. Banshee. Interesting enough. So, I think... okay, so that is Inventor 3 done. So I've done Robot 5, Inventor 2 and 3. I could do Witch now, quite frankly, or I could also do Robot 6. Let's finish off Robot. It's already finished off Warrior and Thief, so let's do Robot. Plus, he's my favorite character, so I love playing him. So, I haven't done the hard mode yet, but let's think about this. So, I already did Missing Store. Multiply dice together, do that much damage. It must equal 7. And Juggling Ball. Why not? Let's run with that. Let's run with that weird stuff. So, of course, Elimination Round, Robot sits. Every floor that you descend on, the enemies will only get stronger. Or, like, you'll get a new rule that can impact you negatively, that can buff the enemies, anything onwards from there. Well, I can do Calculator. So that's pretty decent. Oh, it multiplies them together. So I have huge bursts, but I have to keep getting, you know, 7s. Without a doubt. That's 2 Juggling Balls, which can help me manipulate that, as long as I roll low enough. So if I roll 2 6s, for instance, it just sucks in Robot, or just high rolls in Robot just, you know, suck anyway, no matter what. This is annoying. Oh! Goodbye! Oh, we're fine. We got a 1 and 6, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so 2 Juggling Balls is really going to make this interesting in general. Switch to you choose, you lose rules. which means I can choose any dice that I want, but there's a 50% chance of me glitching an equipment. I don't like that necessarily, just I have juggling balls. Both you and your enemies deal +1 damage with each attack. That does not help me at all, Chief. That is just a negative roll, all things considered. But unless it's a Kraken or something, or even, well, Sneezy could actually straight up destroy my life. We'll see how it goes. But now, though, Calculator is just good damage, and then just, you know, Judgment Ball for a little bit more. At the very least, yeah, the Judgment Ball is actually going to be decent for me if I can keep it going. And do something like that. Hope for a 2. Didn't get a 2, but it actually benefits me a little bit, because, yeah, I have my Judgment Ball, so if I can get more chip damage ways, that's going to be pretty decent. So it's not completely negative. Get a new dice. No. Well, it's only 4 damage. It's okay. Yes, I'm at 11 health. Yes, this is hurting my life, but it's okay. We're fine. I got Dryad or Sneezy. I don't like any of these fights. Deal 2 damage and CP. Okay, it's an overclock game. Sneezy could legitimately kill me? Or get me close enough to where I hate my life in general. So I think I gotta take Dryad first, considering how if Sneezy rolls doubles, I just straight up die. So I'd rather take it at 28 health rather than 16 against Sneezy. So here. Oh my god, dude, I should have just auto-rolled. At least the Dryad rolled just as bad, but I can't be affording to get high damage, high roll dice like this, dude. I cannot. 2 damage. I mean, it doesn't do much for me here. Best thing I can do is, quite frankly, deal with a 5 and then just juggling ball you to death, I feel. Oh, that hurts. At least I'm leveling up. Okay. But at least I'm going to get to level up. Question marks. Even. Oh, I'm so dead! No! Ah! If I auto-rolled at the beginning, I would have been fine. Oh, that's my own fault. Alright, run it back. Robot sits time. 25% chance to return dice. Nope. 25% chance to add shield or shock. 5 damage. Do 1 damage roll of 5. What the heck? Oh, 5. I've never had that piece of equipment ever. It's interesting. I can at least make use out of the 6s that did kind of, or the 5s and 6s that screwed me over, considering that is my only damage profile. And plus, since it's a countdown item, that means, since it's a countdown piece of equipment, I can just keep, you know, laying whatever dice into it without a fear. So yeah, give it to me. Juggling ball, very, very sweet. Especially when you have no equipment to begin with. Juggling ball is just good for getting your damage profile up. You can do this. Keep feeding in. Hey, that's 5 damage. Hey, that's 1 more in the countdown. Not bad. There's the fact that also that it's also reusable means I just keep getting to lay into it as much as I like. To CPU. Let's see what we got this time. Status effects are different. I could have much worse rules, so honestly, I'll deal with that. Baby squid. If it just turns parallel universe in that case, then, or the status effects, I don't care about that at all. I'm pretty fine with that. Alright, lucky star. Lucky star. Plasma blast. At least I did my 6 damage basically. Yeah, it's parallel universe rules, so I can deal with this, considering how Robot's biggest pet peeve is having to deal with, what's his face? Having to deal with blindness effects in general anyway. The fact that I can actually just, yeah, negate the baby squid's biggest advantage over me, which is his blindness. Considering I am playing Robot, who Does not want to be blinded underneath any circumstances at all. That is pretty decent. Now, I will admit, this is pretty funny. Just chip, 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 chip. Oh my god, stop rolling evens! I'm almost dead to the baby squid, dude. Die, squid. How could you? How could you keep rolling evens on me like that? I need this health against Stereo Head. Do damage and add a random status effect. Add a shield each roll. It is odds. And I can make use of that. Potentially, considering how I had the 5s. I think I'll take it. And also just because I'm so low health right now. I can't venture much at all. 2 dice. 5 damage. Oh, I rolled 2 ones. Well, just do that damage for now. Actually, I still get the shield, thank goodness. Because of Lucky Star. Now, granted, I still have all that shield, considering Stereo Head rolled horribly, but I'm not going to take any chances, dude. I'm so low on life that I need to work with what I've got, quite frankly. Add that shield, cash out on me. I mean, I'm not getting much benefit from any of those effects, considering I'm leveling up anyway. But it's the thought that counts, ladies and gentlemen. It's the thought that counts. Alright, so, whack. Lucky Star, that's good. I should drag my offensive items to the middle of my loadout, though. You know I gotta try Precious Edge. Since I'm gonna be using them the most anyway. So do that. Yep. Put Precious Edge up top. Oh. If I get a chance to stall against any enemy, you know what I'm doing then. I am laying that into this edge. Ooh, great! Then I can guarantee a 5 at any time from my Lucky Star. I would like to do so. In shot 3, which honestly is wonderful. Let's do that and then deal a little bit of damage to you, sir. Because if I can get that edge open, ooh, baby. It worked out pretty well my last robot run, so let's go with that. And it was very well universe anyway. Is this right, double damage potential and everything? Yeah, that'd be great. Oh wait, Force Field is health regen. I forgot. Because it's parallel universe. Roll one more dice. Yes! That's fantastic! Yeah, give me the shield. Yeah, I'll disable the force field, but it's okay. Because if I take any damage anyways, then well, I'm just gonna get that health back. Thank you. Force field anyways. It evens out. Oh, that would have been nice. Give me a 3? Not a 3. Yeah, just deal that damage. Still not a 3. That is a 3, but I'm 1 over. Well, actually, I think it was 2 over. Oh, well. These effects are annoying, but I just need, yeah, a 5, and then I'm good. Didn't get a 3, so it's okay. Just kill the marshmallow and let's be done with this fight. Do 2 more damage and minus CPU. Really nice, all things considered. I think I will take that over Lucky Star. One of your dice is frozen at the start of every turn. Yes, please! Against Robot? For Robot, that's great. That is a Mimic. So fight me the Fireman first. Now, it is Parallel Universe rules, but, you know, it's just the first dice, so at least, yeah, it's just gonna be lower no matter what. So I can do something like this. Keep taking you down. Auto roll me in case. No, it's just gonna keep lowering my stuff no matter what. So, you know what? That is a little bit on me. Whatever. I did kind of screw myself over. That would just be normal, but I forgot it's Parallel Universe too. So, I did kind of throw a lot of things down. But I get my powerful edge, or my precious edge, because of that 3. Deal 10 damage on a 6. Actually, that's actually really nice. 5 damage, 2 damage. I don't need the shield necessarily unless you roll high, in which case I would have just gotten it back. I could have used that shield because it would have been 8 health. I'm getting back. I should have just taken that shield. Egg. Yes, Austin, egg. Ooh, 10 damage. Yes, please. Use that CPU, please. Shield. Cash out. Great. Ooh, 5 damage to you. Yeah, that I didn't get a shield croc, unfortunately, but I'm gonna level up anyway. So for now, 14 damage on the magic spear is pretty ridiculous, but overclock also was really nice as well before. Yeah, keep the overclock going for me. I think fight the Yeti next so I can see what's in the shop, and then we go on from there. Wait, I'm never gonna get a sits because of the frozen rules. Oh my goodness. Actually, the most negative synergy. I have to rely on my juggling ball to get me the magic spear prots. That's actually so unfortunate. Holy crap. Hilariously sad. I did this to myself. Well, it's okay. I leveled up overclock, so that's decent. I'd chat more, gaming, but yeah, I getcha. I getcha, Chief. No worries there. I mean, I'm gonna get a million dice at least, but the fact that I just have to rely on my juggling ball because I'm an idiot really sucks, dude. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have a million dice, though, which is great because I can just regen whatever health that I want. Or I can just bear smash you. Fantastic. But yeah, I kind of screwed myself over, so that magic spear isn't as good as I'd like. Unless I can guarantee sitses from, like, a Midnight Charm, then it's not the best. Or a spatula, too! Yes, please! Give me that. I can take that. I can put that in so I can use... And then we are chilling. Oh, baby! Everything is totally flipped on its head. Because I'm basically getting guaranteed ones more than often than not. Even... Flip you. Yes, I can just get my magic spirit prot going. Okay, everything is way, way, way better, Chief. I'm very happy with life. Double my net's action against the mimic, whatever you've got. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm still at full health, sucker. This is a little awkward. I got to do nothing. Oops. Oh, it's okay. It's just a mimic. He can't, fact is, the biggest danger that a mimic presents to you anyways is, if you're at low health and then you can just get away with the free treasure, you just die to him. As long as you don't, do that and you just check the map for how many enemies there are, you're fine, Chief. You are fine. I'm very happy with how things are going right now. This is a very, very happy deck. Enemy countdowns reduced at double the normal rate. Could be dangerous, but there's a lot more rules that could be worse. I think I would just take that, because I think I can just challenge most enemies to a DPS race and say, yeah, I'd win. Nah, I'd win. Alright. This is a little annoying. Yep, get a 2, thank you. Get a 4, thank you. That's a whole lot of ones, but I'll just take the 8 shield, basically. 10 damage me. Yeah, just roll me a dice. I have no evens out of these. Sucks. Because I don't want to freeze, because he'll just get more freezes. Well, actually, the freezes on me just lets me get my health back anyway, because of parallel universe rules. It's actually hilarious how everything is counting down so much, dude. Actually, yeah, because since everything is frozen 3 down, reduce all values by 3, I can actually just make a million ones and then just destroy you. Actually, this is hilarious because I don't have to worry about robot RNG. Because since Warlock would just be like, oh, normal freeze, it's just 1 dice, things just change. I am not trading my overclock, dude. Turn the difference of 2 dice. Interesting, but literally useless for me here. I'll just fight the Haunted Jar and then crack in afterwards. Since it's just going to be a persistent effect, that means I just, I just have to keep running away with whatever rolls I'd like, Chief. Ooh, that's a natural sits. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Sit these down. I can make myself another sits naturally like that. Do my 10 damage. Ooh, I even got the jackpot. Ooh, baby, baby, baby girl. This is a ridiculously stupid build with how far I am honestly getting on this side, dude. Like, I thought this was not like a high DPS build at the beginning, but the fact, and considering how I did screw myself over with the Warlock and Snowman rules, but the fact that I was able to conundrum my way out of it with Spatula, and with how some of these enemy enemy fights are going, I am very pleasantly surprised. That was a perfect fight once again against the Haunted Jar. I can do 1, 2, hit. I can guarantee that I get a sits. Yeah, just do the 10 damage. There's no reason for me to linger on it anyway. Plot you down. I can regen up to 9 health. This is great! I don't even have to use my auto rolls. So what if you curse me? Okay, the curse actually can be annoying. But the fact is, I am taking no damage, Chief. No damage is going on at all to me. Oh wait, Illuminate. He gets it. He gets the dice and whatever. Oh well, I don't really care. Hey, give me that spatula, please. Hey, give me that sits, please. Oh, baby, baby, baby girl. Yeah, I'm blind, so I can't see my health. Do I care? No, die. I'm at full health, I know that. Reduce CPU by half or increase the CPU counter. I literally don't care about either of these options. I guess I'll just add, and then I can just get guaranteed increments. Enemies can throw unused dice at you. Pretty timeless rule, all things together. A rotten apple first, though. Are you serious? He can actually tick me down, but Force Roll will actually keep my health high enough against any time he bites me, considering Space Marine rule. So honestly, I'm actually not that fussed. Yeah, I'm honestly not that fussed. Hit, hit, hit. Bat down to the basics. Bat down to Baldi's basics. Get me shield, don't care anyway. Yeah, we're just chilling, Chief. We are just chilling. So what if you, like, hit me for 20 health? I can at least get a good half of it back. Almost, yeah. That is great to see. Do that. Even. Don't like what I've got right now, I'll be honest with you, but it's still fine. 7 health, potentially. 3 damage. Roll 2 once, so then I can just Spatula proc. And that is very, 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 very good. Because you can deal 1 damage to me, but I have so much shield that it's totally fine. I'll get that half health back, and then you die. Yeah, it was a very bad matchup of a fight, I'm not going to deny, to just get the Rotten Apple immediately, but I'm still walking away with more than enough health at the moment here. If I did want to run Concentrate, what would I even get here? Not that much, I'll be honest with you, Chief. Honestly, not that much. I mean, I guess I could replace Juggling Ball. This is just small damage. And put like double dice in, so I can guarantee more overclocks. Because I can just, yeah, that's 3 damage guaranteed all the time, basically. I'm trying to get, but that would mean I want Force Field to keep going off, though, for my health front. So, tick, tick, hit, tick. Funny and interesting. Auto roll me so I can just see what I get here. I'd rather take the 2 ones so I can get the Magic Spear and my shield, quite frankly, more than anything. Because the 4s and 2s are quite frankly useless after I burn through the 3 that I can get out of it. That dice also shuffling on the side was pretty hilarious to see, I'm not going to lie. So weakening means, oh, just take extra damage from each attack. Yep. Forgot that's how that effect goes. Hit. Flip. Magic Spear first, always. Don't forget that, Cruzy. Juggling Ball for another small value, thank you. That's enough dice. 9 shields, a good cash out point. So yeah, the fact that I'm using all my equipment before I go bust anyway is just really the crux of this. Because I can just deal so much damage. And I'm going to be regenning a good amount of it healthily enough anyway. So I really don't mind this. I'm just, you know, I'm just out DPS racing you. Yeah. Because it's guaranteed almost 10 damage per turn, not counting what I get out of my juggling ball and my CPU drop down. 2 damage for each unused dice. Now you see, this is when it gets spicy, because then I could get rid of force field with how much health I currently have, and just turn it into a... And yeah, just turn it into a direct race. For each unused dice, is the question though. Because it's each roll versus each unused dice. I could try it though. I'd rather be as healthy as possible against the Rat King though. Force Field can only do so much for damage prevention. There's a lot more that I could still be doing with it otherwise though. Okay, flip. Hit my Magic Spear guaranteed. Hit ya. Hit ya. Cash out on sits. Pretty good. Evade next attack. Ooh, ooh. Pretty nice. Yeah, as natural sits doesn't get any value off of that at the very least. And we can just keep rolling with this, particularly so. Sits is just clock you in, clock, clock. Nice. Yeah, 50-50 chance on just doing 3 damage and rolling yet another dice, or even refunding my dice value basically on a 2. Overclock is really stupid. Check what I can buy first. 6 damage and reroll with the dice, and that's roll won't exceed the CPU target. Really stupid everything. Magic Spear deals 4 more damage. Spatula can flip more. Or Swing Shot can deal 2 and reroll. Don't really care about that. Damage, reroll a 5. Reuse. So what am I looking at? Without a doubt, 1, 2, 3. It then comes down to, I get rid of Force Field, I hold on to Juggling Ball. That becomes Slingshot and Mechanical Leg. Juggling Ball is decent, but do I still need to keep it in at that rate then? Turn 3 of the difference between dice. 3 of the difference between dice. I get 2 of the difference between dice, but does that count as... Yes, because it's unused dice. So if I upgrade Vice Grip and put that in for Juggling Ball, then I have Vice Grip, Slingshot, Juggling, Mechanical Leg to use. Because I have to make it evens. I think I can make that work. Let's make Vice Grip work. I am going to be big braining all over the place here, but I think this is good, Chief. I love going against a diamond and plat. Well, that's expanding queues for you, and well, you can't say too much about that then, Austin. It just sucks all around. I get it, because yeah, waiting in queue and then just being like, oh, well, that's a Pro League match I just got slotted into. This sucks. So what I can do is something like this. Guarantee my jackpot from here is what I'm looking for. So, roll another dice. 2 damage with the leg. Reroll. Flip this dice for 10. Then 9. The Rat King's almost dead in 1 turn. Holy crap. Yeah, the Vice Grip play really did work, Chief. It returns 3 of the difference between the dice, which means I'm basically making out with 1 more dice, is really what that comes down to be math-wise, which is why I want it to work with Mechanical Edge. Because it guarantees I can get at least low rolls to work with Spatula in case I get my 1s, is really what I'm looking for here. And even then, I just, you know, I have so much damage otherwise. Pretty happy with it, all things considered. Have a good night, Calvin. Take it easy, my friend. Alright. Oh, it's Drake. But it's parallel universe! So I don't have to carry Wooden State. I can just hold my stuff. Did your best with your diamond wizard is trapped? Yeah, that's just how the ranked experience goes. But quite frankly, if you're trying, like, that's just how anything goes, you know? If you're trying to play a ranked game, it's like, I deserve to be, like, challenger or whatever, and then complain about having a diamond put in your skill bracket. It kind of goes twofold on that end of, like, well, you want to be in this bracket soon enough, right? Well, can't say too much about that at that point, then. Reroll my dice. Didn't get what I wanted. Cash out. I'm scared. Right. I cashed out for what I could. I just had way too many odds, but it's still decent against him. The fact is, I don't have to carry the state. I learned from that last time, considering how he basically just has, instead of 62 health, it is a total of 114. This is hilarious, dude. The fact that I'm rolling all of these dice is hilarious. Okay. 14. Now I reroll. That's a 6. I can flip this upside down for a 6. That's a 2. What if I do this? It just inserted my dice. That legitimately just inserted my dice. Alright, well, I jackpot anyway. I am going to... And for 3 poison and 3 blind. I really can't do much about that, so just keep my damage profile going. Because I got through half of your health now. I know where I'm at on that end. You're only draining 2, which is great for me, and even though you're just gonna blind me again thanks to Space Marine rules, I'm still fine enough. Because I can spend to get rid of the poison anyway. I get 3 ones. Fantastic, actually. Reroll. I got a 6, that's great. Like, legitimately great. 10 damage, 10 damage. I get another 1. Do another 8. And I should have Drake in the bag, just about. Because I don't know my health profile, but the fact is, like, your health can equate to basically almost 2 limit rates. And I haven't even got my first, quite frankly. So I think I'm pretty fine on the money when it comes to my health overall here. I also just kind of rolled everything there, just being like, yeah, I'm not going to hit the jackpot anytime, and whoop-de-doo, I didn't hit the jackpot anytime soon. So, goodbye, Drake. Get magic sphered. Oh, baby girl, that's all the robot runs finished for YouTube. I'm very happy about that. Very, very, very happy about that. Nice. No, not nice that I lost that. That, you know, I didn't get to beat the wheel, but still pretty good run. So, okay. I'm going to do one more run tonight, and we are going to do the Witch, a character I haven't touched on this profile at all, which is pretty funny enough. She is probably the most complex character to understand, all things considered. So, let us just get into a combat scenario and let us explain how Witch works. Witch rolls your usual dice, but she has a lot of very special mechanics. First and foremost, she has her spell book, which means anytime you roll that dice, you can put that dice number, you can spend that dice to treat that piece of equipment. Because everybody, we currently only start with Cauldron, which is 1 damage, which really sucks. But anytime I get any pieces of equipment from here on, I can put them into my spell book on any of these slots. So, let's do reroll. I didn't get any of them, so I wouldn't be able to spend these dice. So I have to just throw these dice. But if I get a 1, I could get another Cauldron into my 4 spell slots here. I could get Infliction onto any of those 4, and it refreshes that equipment every time you use it. Meaning you can make some creative big brain plays otherwise. But if you can't spend the dice, well, you can do the Sorceress rule that you just saw in my previous Dicey Dungeons YouTube video, or if you're watching the VOD as well, of just, okay, I just throw the dice, that's just 1 damage at least, which I will have to keep doing considering I'm rolling horribly against the frog. She also has a really interesting limit rate, which is roll 3 extra dice. Finally, I get a 1. I can finally make use of it. So Cauldron, you can see, I can either cancel to refund the dice, or I can just create another spell slot here. So I think I'll reroll the 3. I'll spend the crystal ball to showcase what I can do. You can see I created 3 cauldrons, and I can even keep making on top of the old ones as well. So you can keep cycling your... So the whole point of which is to have good ways to set up your offense. Like, have good spells to set up your future turns. And continue making more and more spells as you go on with your dice. So anytime you find equipment, you can put it on a spell slot, and overriding them, and learning it, for instance. I'll put it on 3. Because I guess like, it's arbitrary unless... the spell number that you put on can be arbitrary unless you roll something specific. So like, for this turn, I think I'm just honestly going to set up a little bit here. Get the extra cauldrons, and then I have 2 ways to reroll for my magic missile right there. So that is fantastic already, of course. Even? Great, you're dead. Magician? So now I can choose which one I want out of these ones here. Ice Shard or Burning Light? I think I will take Ice Shard considering I have Magic Missile for evens. So now I can put Ice Shard for odds and it can always run away with something. Magic Shield? Well, it's 3 shield and I have empty spell slots, so I might as well. So let's go on and fight the Marshmallow. So, Magic Missile, get Infliction, roll my Cauldron and see what I get. Honestly, just deal the 3 damage straight up. So, I suppose we're going to be a little bit on the weaker side to start, as you can see. My starts are going to be very, very weak. But, at the very least, I can, you know, build up really powerful turns otherwise. I think I'll reroll. I'll just get another Magic Missile and an Ice Shard in here, because that way I can spend both of these, quite frankly. And the good thing about, even if I don't want to spend dice, such as the burning one there, I can still throw it, so I'm running away with some damage somehow. So 5, 3, pretty good, pretty good. Once you get set up with which, it's all over for the enemies, quite frankly. Dice value -1, inflict shot, burn, and freeze. Split a dice in 2. I do like the idea of Catastrophe. I'll put that on my number 6 in that case then. And you know what? Let's fight the Dryad. Because we're going to have to start replacing spell slots as we find more equipment. So as we start building a better build profile, that's just how it will go. So I think get the Ice Shard going. And 5 damage for a freeze? 5 damage and a freeze? I'm not going to complain about that, considering it denies her any sitses potentially. So setup turn, setup turn, setup turn. I don't think I need any more cauldrons. Let's see what I could get here. Well, just gonna have to lead with my infliction potentially. It's that, or I set up a catastrophe. If I get another sits, I can put that into catastrophe. But for now, I'm just going to play towards actually hitting the Dryad, you know? Then do something like this. Hit, that's 3 damage, and then I'll just lead with my 4 pieces of equipment. Instead of having to spend any more on my spellbook, I can just spend that all on my damage profile instead, which is good, 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 good. Just hit, hit. Happy, happy days. Avoiding up. Now, I can either choose between getting an upgraded spell slot or a prepared spell slot. And what that means is, prepared means I start combat with that spell already out. I don't have to spend a spellbook slot on it. Or I can have something be upgraded, which means it will always be better no matter what. Magic Missile. I think I would write that on Magic Shield. So whenever I put something on the bottom right, it'll just be better. Constantly, constantly, constantly. Yeah, having like Catastrophe would be great there. Even Hall of Mirrors would just get a bunch of dice. Just getting me started would be big. Just in general. So, Hall of Mirrors into the upgraded slot. Roll me some extra so I can get my slot going. Then, inflict a Catastrophe upon me. Whoa, Catastrophe be upon ye. You know, I probably should have put the Ice Shard, but it's whatever. But everything's burning, everything's shot. You're gonna take that damage, and they would be frozen otherwise anyways. Actually, I guess the freeze cancels out, but, you know, if you had more dice than that, Chief. Okay. Reroll the 1. That is a magic missile that I can use on an even, which I will gladly do so. Then catastrophe you again. This is pretty hilarious, I'm not going to lie. So I'll just keep burning you, so that's 4 damage I'm residually doing anyways. And the fact that you can only use 1 dice per turn, basically, too. Ooh, baby girl. Get me another dice. That would be an ice shard, which I need odds for. So, catastrophe! Whoa, plague be upon ye! I could have thrown a dice at him and killed him, potentially. Yeah, I should have just thrown the dice at him. Well, oh well. Boop. See ya. Before the menu even finishes it up. Oh, this is funny already. Okay. Pretty happy so far. Cheat the health. Wizard chat this bully as my 4-3. Hello, Wizard Duel. Get me another dice, please. Reroll me. Get me another dice, please. Cauldron me, please. Get an ice shard for the future, so I don't even have to have it be an odd. Or an even, rather, I think. I have 5 dice, which is going to be ridiculous. Yeah, you can burn, too. Well, guess what? I legitimately do not care. I just don't want to get Hall of Mirrors otherwise, so... I get an upgraded Infliction. Go ahead, do that. Upgrade the Magic Missile for 8 damage. And we are chilling. You are frozen, so even if you freeze 2 of my dice, at this, it's not the worst damage I could have taken. Because you're just dead anyway, Chief. See ya. I got my Crystal Wall Bat, too. So I will level up against the bully. Let's see what I get out of this. 2 poison with Slime Ball. I don't necessarily like it. Well, if I upgrade it, that's just 3 poison, considering that could keep building up. But I like my upfront damage, and I'd have to keep a spell slot for it always then, right? At that point. Oh, I'm not spending some of the others, so it might be better to just have, like, Magic Missile be prepared by it, because freezing has a lot more utility, I feel. Yeah, replace Magic Missile. I convinced myself into that, just talking it out. Alrighty. What is upgraded Cauldron? It's not gonna tell me, is it? Upgraded Catastrophe! Roll me? Hit you. I want to replace my Catastrophe, so just Ice Shard for the future. Cauldron for the future. Set myself up, get an Infliction going. Yeah. Just set up my spell slots. So I already got Catastrophe off with the Crystal Ball, so you want to spend? Yeah, that's 2 damage to you. Reroll. Ice Shard. Catastrophe! It's stupid. It's definitely not the thing I really need to be doing. But the fact is, like, it's funny. It's really funny. And it's 4 damage at least, at the very least. Alright. Cauldron me. Infliction me. I could Catastrophe again, quite frankly. It would be really funny. I'm not getting any 3s either, is the big thing, though. Which is annoying. Oh. Just refresh it. Refresh it, throw my dice. I'm gonna level up against Bully anyway, so I'm not minding too much. Now your teammate rage quit? That sucks to hear, Austin. I'm sorry to hear about that, Chief. It's just no fun when, you know, people do rage quit on you, because it's like, we could have been winning! We could have done something! We were on the verge of greatness! Could have been great together! Okay, I can still kill you by throwing the dice at least. Okay, we're good. Yeah, you probably saw like the last streams anyway, remember? And those aren't best. Okay. I think duplicate would be better. I think I'd put that on my Cauldron, quite frankly. Being able to duplicate a dice and then maybe having Slime Ball going off would be really stupidly funny. Set all dice to a number. If I take Ice Shard out, I could just go for full catastrophe and slime balls. Nah. Get infliction out of here. And let's be stupid and fun with our build. 2 damage and reusable, or get 2. 2 of this dice next turn. Interesting. What would I want out of that? So first and foremost, I can duplicate a spell otherwise, or I could just change what's my prepared. I think changing the prepared would be good potentially, or just lead with the duplicate still. I think leading with the dupe is fine. That's dice economy that I need. So then what would I really be looking to replace then? Because I haven't been able to get anything much else. Slime ball would without a doubt be my win condition potentially. I have 3 different win conditions. No, it's 2 different win conditions really, but it's just slime ball constantly. So if I can just get 3s, that's all that it comes to, which is what I'm just gonna have to hope for. I can just duplicate that. Oh, a minimum of 4, you gotta be. Hole of Mirrors, slime ball. Just get those prepared for me. It's a slow turn. I'm against the Chartreuse anyway. I'm not going to mind it too much. So roll me some dice. This is unfortunate. I can still get an even out of this though. If I do a 2... Oh, if I do a 5, I can just get another Hole of Mirrors, so let's do that. Was that the best play? I don't have any more evens. I'm an idiot, you know, which is too big brain for me. I should be talking out my thought process. I thought it's like, I honestly didn't check out what my upgraded spell slots would really be doing for me here. So that is very much so on me. So for now, dupe an even that I have. And just poison what I can with, quite frankly, here. If I do this, that's why we keep the dupe going, quite frankly, here. They can Hole of Mirrors once more, get even more dice, and that's 7 poison now. So yes, poison win condition. This is going to take a while for me to calculate all out, ladies and gentlemen, but I have my deck. Finally. It took me a lot of time, but this can work. It's going to have to work, otherwise I'm going to be suffering in silence by a lot. So, get these on. The fact that like he has thorns would be really annoying, but the fact that I have slime balls is just a lot better otherwise then. Don't want to do much else though. I don't even want to throw the dice of your thorns. What the damage just tick on you otherwise with the slime, with the fire and everything like that. So yeah, 2 damage. Pitiful. Now I can just hit you straight up, sir. So for now, hit, whack. I'm just going to throw these dice at you is what I'm thinking right now. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do to you. In fact, I'll duplicate this 5 again just to throw insult to injury. Probably could have, well, I couldn't have parsed out exactly when I would have been getting my other abilities. So, it's alright. In the meantime, buy that apple, please. Let's attack the fireman. So, I will be honest here, because of my robot runs, I almost could throw dice just on instinct. Hole of Mirrors early, without a doubt, I feel. I can legitimately get 5 dice already. So my action economy is through the roof. So even though he's going to start burning me already, I have my crystal ball. And I can just go ahead self-burn myself to enable even more. So, more of that. Let's thin things out here. No more Hall of Mirrors, don't need that. Catastrophe would be nice if I burn. I think that will be a good option. Copy my sits. Catastrophe up. get an ice shard going, I'm thinking, because you are weak to ice. That would be huge for me. 3 slime balls, but I'm not getting much off of it. So, another Hall of Mirrors. I don't have any evens. Duplicate would be useless, so just set up another slime ball potentially, and then throw these dice right at you. Now, the thing to note is that if you have any dice that are on fire and you try to throw them, they deal 2 damage instead of 1, because, you know, it's a flaming dice. It is ridiculously funny, but also kind of nice useful in case you're one-off lethal, for instance. Alrighty. I need an odd. And I didn't get an odd. Which sucks. Don't add to your poison, though. I think I will do. Always a catastrophe with a little bit more poison, I feel. I started on the slot becomes usable then. I think if I burn myself, self-burn, I get more dice and just hit you. Because I need to just actually kill the fireman before he kills me. Because I've gone from full health to 10 health and it's not feeling good, basically. Zoning too much in on having fun with the catastrophe when I have a pretty solid win condition otherwise. So, let's fight here. And quite frankly here, I think I could be doing a lot better if you avoided catastrophes. And if you avoided catastrophes like my entire game plan right now, and subscribe to me with your Twitch Prime, because remember, if you have that win around, and it's a 1-month free sub to anybody, you should use it on me to get my exclusive emotes such as CG Cruise Heart across all channels, and you'd be helping me out more, with providing me a little bit of a stable income that could prove to be a lot better than, you know, just me trying to only get income from my jobs and from my very infrequent commissions. I got the redeem a sellout command for you YouTube viewers. You can't see that in the chat, but I got redeemed to become a sellout, so ha. Might as well plug myself and my own channel, right? Right. Alrighty. Thank you, Austin, for that. Snowman's immediately gonna be freezing all of my stuff, quite frankly, and Ice Shard would actually be counterproductive for me here. But I do think just making as many dice as possible, as early as possible, always, is great for me. Just having 5 action economy dice versus 3 at all times is great for me. Gonna be freezing all of my stuff once again, though, which is gonna hurt considering I don't have Cauldron anymore. But I have 2 dice to work with, basically, then. 2 dice to work with. This is horrible, dude. This is legitimately horrible. I got nothing to work off of here. Even if I dupe something, I need evens or high damage numbers. Get me another slime ball for the future, though. This is going to be a slog of a fight, and this would also just be a I'm dead of a fight. Because the freezes really wreck my health so badly. Okay. Roll me the crystal ball and let us think things out real quick here. I need as many evens as possible, but I don't have evens. I just have a million ones, which are useless to me right now. Ice Shard would be counterproductive, as that enables Snowman to hit me with a dice guaranteed. Even if it's a 6, it becomes a dice guaranteed. Even if it's a 5, it's a dice guaranteed. So I need to build up as much poison as possible. The Hall of Mirrors procs would be nice, but the fact I really can't even dupe much. I have to get a poison game plan going in a way. If I duplicated something, I get it for free. So actually, I can just duplicate these 2s, which are my evens, and really just go to town on this, right? Dupe all of these here. I want to dupe a 3 then on, so I can then... Oh, did my Dicey Dungeons freeze on me? Okay, no, we're fine. Have a good night, Austin. Thank you. You'll be able to catch it on YouTube soon enough, on the daily uploads at least. So then, I can start... Oh, Dicey, why are you adding me? Adding 3 poison. Adding 3 poison. Adding 3 poison. Do I need skeleton key? Set all dice to something. I have extra slime balls. I might as well put that there for the future. because I already have the upgraded slime ball. So that's 9 poison on the snowman. So that's decent. And he rolled 3 sixes. That's huge. Considering that buys me some time on Lease of Life. Okay. I can dupe. Set everything to 4. Poison, poison. Ice Shard doesn't accomplish anything for me here. You could be dead in 2 turns' time. I need to deal at least a little bit more poison. I need to survive this turn. You rolled 3 odds, but they were low odds. No 5s, which is huge. I get to live. This snowman fight was a slog, but this is okay. This is not okay. Wait, I have 5 damage. You have 12 poison. Because they're all 1s. I actually win this fight. I'm still fine. Yep, okay. Throwing dice was not immediately calculated, but I got away with it. Is there health here? Yes, there is. Thank God. Thank God. Those would be so great, but I had to buy the health because I'm so low, and I need to fight the Rhino Beetle to get my health back too. Okay, Rhino Beetle just does a lot of damage up front to me, so I need to just be whacking him hard. So get the Ice Shard immediately, and freeze whatever dice that I can. Because it needs odds, but if I just freeze his stuff, he can't get a good profile on me. He's just going to be stuck at low numbers, which can prove vital. Or not can, it will prove vital to my survival. So dupe, hit, get another Ice Shard, hit. Because since it's odds, it would, you know, not function the best otherwise for me. I'd rather just keep things moving on my damage potential. Get another duplicate going so I can get another 6, quite frankly, here. Like, legitimately, what I can toss into the ring, then, is a catastrophe! Catastrophe! So now you are shot, you are frozen, everything sets for you. Well, actually, that's a little counterproductive, because the fire overrides the shock. I might have doomed myself a little bit with my catastrophe use there. I'll be honest with you. Okay. Dupe. Get the Ice Shard back, please. Freeze his stuff once more. I might have doomed myself with the fact that I took 6 damage there. But he's only rolled once. That's decent. I have a, at very most, 3-turn limit on life. It's great to keep rolling 4s, though. That is the most vital thing that I am getting out of this. Just get another Ice Shard prepared, potentially. Oh, I live on 2 health, but I did my Crystal Ball proc. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. 6 damage Ice Shard, without a doubt. 5 damage, and then throw a dice at him. I lived to tell the tale, and I have full health back. Great. Okay. Another upgraded slot, I think, is way stupid. Considering how much I really need it. Prepared would be great, potentially, but I think having it upgraded is more important. Freeze 1 dice and roll a 1. Interesting, but I'm pretty happy otherwise with my loadout, I feel. I mean, I'm really struggling with my loadout, I'm not gonna lie, but it's decent enough right now. It's decent enough. Catastrophe can go hard against Wicker Mantis. Fire, he's weak too. So let us lead with that, quite frankly, here. So, Catastrophe! And then just prepare another one, because we can. So that's gonna shot both of his equipment, it's gonna freeze his last dice, and then if he wants to spend, that's 4 damage to him otherwise. Okay, he gets his health back, but you get what I was going for there. Alright, now I can look at Ice Shard, potentially. That, I can also just get another duplicate going here. Spend on a Catastrophe, get an Ice Shard as well, quite frankly, I feel. Yeah, just wait with that, that's just damage I'm getting out here. Okay, yeah, the fact that he's just basically, any of his high rolls aren't working the best for me. It's negative synergy I am feeling this year. Alright. Roll me 1,000,000. Keep these Ice Shards going, I feel. Dupe. Freeze these. Ice Shard! Ice Shard! Ice Shard! Yeah, literally. Just, let me just freeze all of your dice. Because if you roll low, Oh, so that's for you, Chi. That's 1 damage, and that's 1 on your countdown. So I think that's just the better way to just handle this. So rolls all together for most enemies just kind of really screws them over anyway. So even though that was bad there, that right was really getting much else. And quite frankly, against the Witcher Man, I just want to keep freezing his dice. Burning could be funny, but freezing dice is actually just the thing to do against him. I took 17 damage, and that is not good for me. Not good at all. Considering how I'm fighting against some other guys, which should be way more damaging. Get me to the Direwolf, I feel, first, so I can get access to the shop, and possibly 2 heals. Okay. This is when Catastrophe can actually go hard. Actually, no, he's strong against... Slimeball can go hard. But for now, Catastrophe. Catastrophe! Alright. If he wants to burn his sits, then he has to get to curse me. And he'd have to do that. But he howled instead, which is totally fine. Cancel actually, my bad. Duplicate. Get these going, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, he's gonna get double guaranteed from this. But the fact is, it does do him out of high roll. So even if I am cursed, I should have the action economy, and I should be fine otherwise. Hopefully. Hopefully. So if I do this, that got the curse out of the way, so that's decent. So instead... Oh, I have to do damage one way or another. So, dupe. Actually, yeah, just get a million more dupes out here, quite frankly. Thank you. Now, I can just lay, like, really an Atori barrage of damage upon you. Great stuff. Great stuff. All your dice are frozen? Yes, that's gonna be poison ticking and whatever on me, but I will have way more than enough action economy to kill you. I should have more than enough action economy to kill you. Great. I dupe you. Hit. Actually, don't have as much as I'd like to, but a catastrophe should end your dreams because you want to use your high dice? Well, you're burning away. And you are just dead next turn. I did a crystal ball proc at the very least, but I am almost dead at 4 health. Not the best, but it's whatever. It just kind of hurts that I couldn't get slime ball going at all because you are strong to poison. Just be so counterproductive to do. Even we can odd shot. I don't care about that, quite frankly. I quit Singer by accident, but you know what? I wasn't really gonna buy much else at that point then. Alrighty. You're gonna be weakening my equipment, which honestly doesn't matter as much. I think the biggest thing, though, is get as many dice as possible. Get it early, and then we have all the slime in the world, Chief. So 2 weekends, that actually is going to hurt my game point pretty hard, especially if it hits my prepared slots, but can't do much about that. I mean, it's okay. I still get another Hall of Mirrors prod for more dice, though. Which is hilarious, all things considered. And also, if I replaced it, I could have maybe had another 5, but I didn't need an even. 2 4s again, Singer? Really? Really? Okay, I didn't really need to have been freezing you earlier, but I am basically dead in the water, it feels like. Yes, I have a million dice, but I have no way to really use off of this. I can dupe a sits, though. But what use does that really get me going? I don't have any 4s for Ice Shard, which does suck. I have Skeleton Keys. Hit. I'd need double of something, though, to even make the Skeleton Key work. I need a Sits, so I might as well add that poison anyway, first and foremost. If I add here... I can either make more 2s for more Skeleton Keys or more Sitses for Catastrophes, which really, does that get me going at all? That sets all dice to 3. But I get nothing off of that, dude. I get nothing off of that because I don't have any other Since I need the stuff to be prepared otherwise. Ah! Ridiculous. Okay. Keep poisoning her. Gotta throw my dice. If she rolls well, which she did. But my freeze, but no, she just kills me with a high note. Ah, well, I took way too much damage and I set up way too much. But that's just how Witch goes sometimes. I was just trying to accidentally clicked on her, but it's not that I was gonna beat her or the gargoyle with much health otherwise. Oh well, that was a nice try, but you can't say too much more on that end when it comes to trying it out. Witch is a very difficult character to understand with trying to wrap your head around how well your game plan goes with trying to set up, yeah, okay, I can do X, I can do Y, I can live past this, I can trust myself on being able to get past this problem or not, or, yeah, and you can see, all that setup time really killed me. I also clicked the wrong thing. I'll be ending the stream on that note, so wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship Servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight, and have yourselves a wonderful night. I'll come back with hopefully a much more consistent schedule going on, and we'll just chill out, everybody. Thank you all once more, and good night.